All right. What is up, everyone? Face here. Welcome back to welcome to the stream, I should say. Update 10.0 is out, so we're gonna head over and research the new line, see what it's all about, the new VZ tanks. Now, I have grinded quite a bit of XP in the past month or so, and quite a bit of gold, so hopefully we can get through this entire grind, I should say. I don't know what I was gonna say there, but I'm hoping we have enough to get through this entire grind. Now, we need to start off with researching the Skoda P-JS. Alright, well, let's get straight into that. Looks like an IS-2 mixed with the... It is literally just an IS-2, basically, mixed with the VK30, I want to say. I'm not going to purchase it, so let's head over straight here. Now, I don't want to spend gold, but I'm probably going to have to, seeing that things are quite expensive. I do have some pretty good boosters, so... and at least XP halvers, so hopefully we can get through it. There's a lot of guns, so that's not... there's a lot of stuff to actually buy, so that's not really that cool. We're on the tier 8 so far. Let's have a look at what this one looks like. They look very similar to tanks that have already come out, which is a bit unfortunate, I must say. Imagine I just bought the wrong tanks. That would be really sad. And then we have the TNH. I think I just used my... yeah, I won't be able to do it now. Alright, research. That was 50k, that was a big one. This looks to be the first tank to start having its plates. At least when it's stock. So it has the spaced armor plates on its turret, which is cool. Cool. Wait, let me pull up the chat. I can't actually see if anyone's chatting. Hi, I saw... AFK stream? But what is up, man? I can't really read your name. Is it Brazil? Or Basil? Well, welcome to the stream, man. Hoping everything is like, you can see everything. Alright, TNH. Let's hopefully we have enough to get the tier 9 as well. We should have enough. I mean, like I said, if I don't have... I had 600k XP to start with, so here's the tier 9, 121k for that. There we go. The TNH TVZ51. Alright, now it's the 2 guns and then the tank, which it doesn't look like I'm going to have exactly enough, but I will use... so I need 202k for the actual tank, which is about 35k more free XP, so I can probably buy that. How much is 35k? 35,000, 1,400 gold I'm gonna have to spend, which is unfortunate, but you know, just gonna have to do it to get the tank. And 202k, there's the tier 10, my guys. We're gonna purchase it, obviously. Yeah, might as well use a harver. What is up, Sleepy Joe? What is up, man? Good to see you in the stream. Obviously gonna get that 1,100% crew. Go to tank. Congratulations, 100%. Thank you very much. Now, what camera do we want to use? Can I get the legendary camo? You can't get the legendary camo right away. That's unfortunate. Why is that, Wargaming? They probably want to sell it for like an absurd price. That's probably why. Should we go with the... what camo are we thinking, guys? Mag game camo? Maybe, maybe not, don't know. We have the Moon Palace. If you can hear coughing, that's my girlfriend. That's Mrs. Phased in the back, dying of whatever she has in her throat. Yeah, so this cam is pretty cool. What do you guys think of it? Oh, Rosen AFKs. I think I'm saying his stream or his name correctly. Oh, I get it now, man. I wish I had this camera. This camera looks really cool on it, but I would like to get the legendary camera. I saved up enough gold, I thought. Knowing Wargaming, they're going to sell it for like 5,500 gold and say, yeah, good price for a camouflage. Absolutely not. Now, I wouldn't usually buy camouflages, but, you know, I was thinking for this new one. What are we thinking? Which camo, guys? Mighty Dragon camo. What is that camouflage? Valiant Warrior. I don't even know what the Mighty Dragon is. Mainly because I don't know the names of camos. I'll just like flick through them, see if you guys like any of them. Oh, this one looks pretty good. I actually like adore these ones. I think there was like the Japanese type camouflages. I love them so much. Especially these two. Those two look amazing. Get one of the zigzag camos. Let's see which one. I got like this one. I do have this one as well. Well, depending on how much the camouflage is going to be, I'm probably going to get the legendary camouflage just because it's a new tank and I want to be bougie with it. I have that on my Skoda, which is basically looks like the exact same tank. These camos are old camos. I remember these. Be cool to have one of them. I don't really have any of those. That camo is pretty okay. I actually really like the Moon Palace. Almost at the bottom. Okay. Oh, this one? This one doesn't pop as much as I'd like it to, but it's not bad. I wonder if we can get into that, the new map right away. Oh, this one's kind of cool. This one? Do you mean this one? The Shattered Flames. That one's kind of cool. Vertigo is also kind of cool. I think this camouflage looks amazing on it. I don't know if it's because it has a PBR. It looks like it's PBR, where the other one, like these, don't look like they're PBR graphics. Obviously they are, but I think this one just looks... The moon one is better. Okay. Should I just go for the moon one? I've been eyeing it out. Might as well. Moon Palace. Cool. We're heading for that one. Install. Install. I would have liked to get the legendary camo so I could get you guys or get a nice thumbnail of the camouflage and show you guys what it looks like, but unfortunately I cannot do that. The tank doesn't hold that many rounds, unfortunately. We don't need that many HE rounds, I don't think. 9, why not? Maybe 15? Might as well. Alright. It's pretty. Yeah, I think it's pretty too. It glows as well. And it doesn't just glow on like the yellow parts. It glows like the entire blue area and the yellow. It looks really cool. I haven't used it on my other tanks yet. Doesn't look like we have any special consumables. We're going to go for double repair kit because obviously I am a heavy tank. I don't want to get tracked and then absolutely ruined. No special provisions. Equipment, let's see. Apparently it has good pen. It's probably because it's APCR. However, 346 premium pen is not fantastic, but because of shell normalization, it's probably like 360, I want to say, which then is not too bad for a heavy tank. I'm contemplating, should we run... The reload time is quite long, that is for sure. 10.8 seconds with gun rammer. I was hoping for like 9 seconds with gun rammer. Well, let's head on straight to like defense system because that's like standard. Do we want to take less damage from ramming? Nah. Optics. I think I'm gonna go with calibrated shells for now, and then we'll just see how it goes. Aiming time, armor, obviously it's a pretty decently armored heavy tank, so we would want extra armor. And dispersion, yeah, because the accuracy when moving is kind of crap. 30% to modular spare speed, that would be pretty good. Duration of consumables and abilities, yeah, I like to use that one as well. Just gonna get the full on equipment for it. And there's the VZ. Now this is gonna be my first game in it, so if I do bad, honestly. Combat stabilization. It looks like they just show you it now, which is pretty cool. Okay, why don't we head straight into a game, guys? I just want to make sure I have everything so I'm not just killing myself instantly. We should be good. You want to see the AMX tier 10? What is up, Adit? Adit? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but that's a very good point. We should look at the tier 10's new PBR graphics. Is it the tier 10 or is it the tier 9 only? I think it's both. I don't see much. Oh, okay. Actually, the AMX, I don't believe had those. Two black exhaust at the back end. The tank seems a bit more round than it used to be, so I'm pretty sure this did get PBR. Well, it definitely did. You can see the graphics are a lot better. Let's have a look at the tier 9. I think the tier 9 got the most like improvements to its look. Yeah, the tier 9 looks dope. I love the hull on it. The hull armor on this tank looks pretty good nowadays. The little metal braces, yeah, I like to call them. You guys can't see my mouse, so you can't really see what I'm aiming at, but yeah, it definitely looks really cool. Still boxy as hell, but looks cool. Yeah, I think the AMX on the tier 9, the AMX's like front hull is the most different. That's like what's really changed. I believe the turret has changed a bit. Don't remember it being so slanted. But yeah, maybe this will improve its armor a bit because it's angled a bit better. We'll have to see. I don't think anything happened to the tier. Yeah, the rest didn't really get PBR graphics, which is fine. And I don't think any other tanks got anything else. Oh, was it the British line with the Comet? This definitely does not have PBR. It still looks bad. Yeah, it does. So if you, in the VZ, if you go below 15 kilometers, your aiming time is basically 0. If you're talking about if you're talking about the AMX, the tier 10, it is actually a pretty good tank. It's very good at dumping damage, but because of its new, I guess it's called a buff, more like a balance, not really a buff. It is like you have 4 shells now instead of 3, meaning you always feel like you're not fully dumping your shells out. Is the game audio fine for you guys? I don't think you can fully hear it as of now. Why is it taking me so long to get into the game? A few people have the VZs, so that's pretty cool. We're obviously going to go to hill. The reload time on this tank is quite... Oh, the traverse speed. It's awful, guys. I may have to change over an equipment instead of top speed. I am having a bit of a ping issue. It's probably my girlfriend on the Wi-Fi, you know? The full upgrade? I don't think it's not fully maxed, so it's not the full upgrade. Now let's see how this really works out. I am quite frontline here, but as you can see that little green bar, I basically wanted to stay green and not orange, because that means I have full aim. There we go. Oh, the alpha is very nice. I must say that. I'm gonna try side scrape a bit so I don't get nuked instantly. Back up a bit. Maybe we can get a shot into that mouse. Oh, the gun. That stabilizer is so nice. Okay, this E5 is going to get me shots because he's not backing up. I hate it when people do that. They just like park in the middle of nowhere. Maybe we can get a shot into this guy's... Oh my god, what is happening, team? And I just get penned, no problem, because these my teammates are absolute donkeys. As you can see, the Yag, you can still get penned. That is for sure. We managed to get another shot into that Yag there. And yeah, he penned straight through the turrets. So the turret isn't impenetrable, as you can see. I'll read comments, the comment section in a sec. Don't worry, guys. Definitely can pen the Yag, which is very nice. So while the pen doesn't seem a lot, because it's APCR, you get shell normalization, meaning you can pen a lot more than you could with heat. I don't want to get nuked, and I'm missing my shells, but as you can see, when you reverse, I mean, you don't have 20 kilometers reverse like the Krongwagen or the 60 TP. However, by it being only 15 kilometers, it means that you can, or 13 kilometers, it means that you never go over your stabilizer's limit. So you can always be fully aimed out while you are reversing. Now, I don't know what that mouse is doing. Maybe, can we pen that? No, not quite. Game volume's a bit quiet. I read that. I will increase it. No worries. Right after this game. Don't worry. I must say APCR, it kind of runs quite low. 386. I don't know if that was just a bad roll or what, but it definitely isn't a nice roll to roll. I kind of got scared and threw my shell in the dust. There's a VZ on our butt. Hopefully that YAG can deal with him. I really hope that's the case because... Oh god. That is a mouse pushing us. This E5 shouldn't really have a problem dealing with these guys, but knowing him, he is. He's probably going to get HE'd now. Great. Well done. Our first game in the VZ is going to be a loss. No. Team. What happened? What a team, guys. I wish the reload was a bit faster, but what I've seen, the gun actually is like very accurate. Armor's pretty good as well. I don't want to get absolutely nuked by this YAG. He bounces me. Oh, he jukes me. That's unfortunate. First game is a loss, guys. That is unfortunate. But it plays very good. The gun is fantastic with that stabilizer. I wouldn't call it broken. I wouldn't call the tank broken so far. But the gun is very, very nice with that stabilizer. Yeah, it's unfortunate I got a very bad team. And then you get players that are like this bad and they... maybe it's his first game and okay, but 400 damage, that's like one shell of damage. Anyways, let's get straight into the next. Actually, let me read. Oh, okay, we're right into a new game. I wanted to read the comments first. Yeah, it makes you aim very. The trick I use with the Lorraine 45 is about to pull back and then shoot 2 again. Don't know if it works at higher tier. So at higher tier, if you poke, you want to just dump your shells if you can, because if you poke, shoot 2 and then want to shoot again, it's more likely than not that the person you're shooting at is going to be reloaded then after, if you haven't dumped all your shells. I wonder if this tank can side scrape. Let's see. Oh, dude, that is so nice. The stabilization is like fantastic because it means I can just back up, wiggle and stuff and not like make my gun inaccurate. Very nice. I like it. Now, because we have APCR, it's actually very nice because we can now... Having APCR means that our heat rounds won't get caught on the VZ's turrets. What? Who just shot me? Probably some guy over there. 500 roll? He shot me with HE for 500? What a ripoff, man. That's awful. I'm gonna back up if I can because my team, my T-57 is just in the back here. E3 is rushing in. My god, we're not in a good predicament, guys. I'm gonna poke, maybe. Okay, it looks like the E50 is going to poke around this corner, maybe. I'll read comments, like I said, after the game. Just wanna, so I can give you guys a good response and stuff, you know. Oh, I didn't even notice that I was showing my tank to him. Talk about awareness. Type 59. I might show my entire hull here, but I just want to... Okay, my team clears him. E50. Okay, I'm just going to push up since I am a heavy tank, obviously. And I want to help my E50M as much as I can. That is a chieftain. Get a shot into him before I push up. Unfortunately, he gets a shell into me. I don't know why he didn't go for our E3. And E50M is like, I mean, E50 is basically stock, so we can push up here. Maybe the CC, yeah, he's probably gonna kill him. And this game we didn't do as much damage because I was being a bit more passive since my team was dying, and then all of a sudden we won. So kind of worked out in our favor. I want to see if I can get a bit of damage from this FV. Oh my god, he is dead. Wow, he lost 1,300 health just like that. Second game was a win, thank god. Yeah, baiting does work. baiting is a very good good way to use to like make sure that they shoot you. However, sometimes while baiting, you're just showing your tank, where it would be better just to either side scrape. Side scraping is a form of baiting, basically, as people just see the entire side of your tank and they're like, ooh, tank, shoot, and then yeah, then they bounce you. But as I've seen so far, the VZ cannot side scrape fantastically like an IS-7. However, it seems to be okay. I would say that the traverse on the tank, it's actually not bad, to be honest. When I first got into it, it looked pretty bad. Okay, IS-7's going left. I was gonna go right only because my team seemed to have been going there, and then they just changed their mind, so I guess we're going this way. It doesn't have 10 degrees of gun depression, which isn't the greatest. You would really want 10 degrees of gun depression on a hull down heavy. However, the upper hull is actually pretty good, so not many complaints I have right now. I was hoping to get a shell out. I don't want to get this is a bad, I'm not making up my mind. I'm gonna get nuked. I want this E5 to be in front of me, so if anything, he gets nuked and not me. Seems like, yeah, they're on our right side. Yeah, I don't know what this... Okay, I almost got him shot again. There are people on our right. I'm like trying to tell them this, but anyways. I can't make up my mind. I don't want to bleed my health, and I don't know where that E3 is. Okay, he's there. I'm blind, apparently. On move, it's pretty good. You can reach pretty good speed really quickly. Get a shot into him for 434, I believe, and let's see if we can get some shells into this VZ maybe, so we can see the armor really quickly. Unfortunately, bounce him. We're getting nuked from behind because their mediums are being very annoying. I'm just gonna try reverse side scrape on this VK's hull, just so that TVP cannot shoot me. Looks like he's on reload. E3, I'm gonna wait for him to shoot. If he does, there we go. Can pull up now, get a shell into him before he drops down. Unfortunately, actually don't, because E3's lower hull is absolutely annoying. I'm getting in a side scrape position here. He tracked me, and because he tracked me, he made my hull turn. My god, TVP is the most annoying tank out there. I don't know why Wargaming has still left it in its current state. It should have been nerfed in this update. Like, the ability to put 6 shells into you in 1.5 seconds each shell is just ridiculous. It should be at least 2.5 seconds, not 1.5 seconds. I mean, the batch had is 3 shells and it's a 3.5 second reload. Makes no sense why the TVP has a 1.5 second reload. And as you can see, he like tracked me, and then after repairing my track, he tracks me again, which like flings my tank to show its weak spots. It's very annoying. Let me read the chat. You would rather wait for Italian heavies? I mean, you could do that, but I don't even know when the Italian heavies are going to come out, if they are even going to come out in the next year or so, because I don't believe they are in open testing, or at least production. Like, Wargaming, I don't even think is working on them. So you could wait for the Italian heavies, but I'm not sure when they're going to come. I'm trying to read that word. My chat is so small. I think you're saying Renaissance. Renaissance? Is it like the PC variant? Yeah, it sucks on World of Tanks. Okay, I assumed that it was the one on PC. Stutzwagen or UDES 15? UDES? Is there a UDES? Wait, I'm going to go onto Chrome really quickly. You guys obviously cannot see it, but I want to see the UDES. I forget names, guys. I don't believe the UDES is on mobile. Oh, it's definitely not on mobile. So what do you mean by Stutzwagen or UDES, since UDES is only on PC? Um. Okay, you guys did say that the audio was quite low, so I'll increase it a bit. Just by a little bit, because I don't want it to be blaring that you guys can't hear me. Let me know if it is a bit too loud. The UDES is in the game? I don't think it is, man. I just searched it and I can't even find... There's one photo of the UDES and it's like modded into the game. So that game was pretty bad. We only did 800 damage. We lost that. Yeah, that TVP was really annoying. It takes no skill to play a TVP. You just sit there and just throw shells out and then ruin someone's day and then think you're like amazing. What do you guys think? So the Stutzwagen K is it's basically like a generic medium. I would rather play the E50M than the Stutzwagen. For that reason. My overall impressions on the VZ55 currently is that it's, like I said, it's your generic heavy tank. You go hull down, you have pretty good or decent armor. Your gun is basically the same as every other tier 10 heavy tank. So there's nothing really special about it besides the stabilization. But I wouldn't really say grind it for that reason. It definitely is just your generic heavy tank for sure. T22 medium. Okay, so hopefully... Okay, there is a UDES. Oh, VZ I should say. UDES. Now UDES is on my mind. Weren't able to get an APCR shell through his turret, unfortunately. I'm not going to poke him because there's no point. He is looking to the left, so now because he backed up, now I can go... Come here. I am... My god, that's why you want 10 degrees of gun depression. As you can see... Oh my god, what is our VZ doing? He's like, new tank, let me grind, and then thinks it's impervious, so he just drives in the middle of nowhere. So I did say we would be able to pen through the turret pretty easily, but it looks like I need to aim like very low on the turret in order to pen. Now if he's running... Wow, okay. Oh, he went for the hatch. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a 183. And he runs away. Where is my team? I'm going to... Okay, we do have a bit of teammates over here. 183, leave me alone. I track him there just because, like, there's nothing I can do. My heavy tanks are rushing. Two of my heavy tanks are rushing one guy instead of helping over here with the guys that are right in front of us. How am I not penning that? I'm using APCR. I am using calibrated shells, and I'm not able to go through the turret at that steep of an angle as well. He breaks my driver. Very unfortunate. Maybe in a face hug position, I can do a bit better. Okay. I use my gun to block his shell. That's pretty good. Now, you can see with APCR, I can pen straight through the turret. And that is an E4 aiming at me. 535 roll into him. As you can see, the on-move stabilization doing its work. Oh, this STB is... Well, T22 is not looking at me. My driver's dead, so I cannot even turn around properly. I'm just going to try get in a side-scraping position. That T22 medium has more armor on his side than I do. That is just crazy. And what is my team doing? Why is this E5 in the enemy spawn? I don't understand. That is a bit unfortunate. I can see the driver, well, drive wheel being quite weak and braking somewhat like the E5's drive wheel. But that was the first game that my drive wheel was broken, so I can't really say for sure just yet how weak the drive wheel is. I may need to change over my equipment. Our VZ is getting nuked. And he's gonna rush the E4. Okay, I mean, if you're gonna rush the E4, you might as well go and face hug him, but now this VZ is... Okay. Well, I don't know if we're gonna win this one. But let me read the chat. He wants to be added to Blitz. Oh, okay. Maybe. I haven't really heard anything about the Italian line. Why is this E5 running away? He has a faster reload. The T22 medium just shot. Our VZ seems to be doing its job. I don't know why he's aiming that way. Okay, just keep moving your turret. Block him with your... Okay, nice, nice. Oh my god. That was such an easy shot. Thank god our E5 gets the shell out, and we should win this. As long as the E4 doesn't max roll. He doesn't. Our VZ is literally losing this game for us. Because he cannot aim at the guys. And then the E5. Oh my god. Okay, at least we win this. As long as they don't mess it up, we do win this. Kill him, please. Okay. We win! I almost had a heart attack there. That was looking pretty strife. Object 777 is in the game already, I believe. I may be wrong. What is our average currently? 2,500 basically. That's not great. We did have a very bad game with my team, so that kind of sucks. What is up, Enjoyer? Since 2017, welcome to the stream, my man. How's everyone doing? Everyone in the chat, how are you guys doing? Are you guys excited for the new updates that has just dropped? If you haven't noticed already. If you'd like to see me actually researching this tank, I did do a bit of researching in the beginning of the live stream, so you can see me go and purchase all its equipment and all that as well. Looks cool. It does pretty look cool. I won't lie. Although the VZ is quite generic, I won't even lie. I wish it had about 10 degrees of gun depression, but then maybe it'll be too OP, so I don't know. Maybe I can... Okay, I somehow missed that. There's a tier 9 of this tank. I get HE'd by the YAG, because that's cool. Okay, the drive wheel doesn't seem to be... Okay, I'm getting nuked, man. That guy just went straight through my hatch. So as you can see, the hatch is very weak. That is unfortunate. Dude, okay. I'm getting out of that game. Wow. I got HE'd by both tank destroyers. And then that tier 9 hit my cupola like non-stop. I'll get into a chieftain game for you guys. I just got the tank and I'm playing it like I didn't expect him to pen my hatch that easy, but it looks like the hatch is quite bad. That is unfortunate because for a hull down heavy, you can pen the turret of this tank on its cheeks pretty easily. As long as you're not using heats, you can go through it pretty easily. And because VZs have APCR, then they can pen each other pretty easily. Alvi, the man. Yeah, it's too slow to play on the medium side, to be honest. Like, the Chieftain Mark 6 is also... It's faster than that tank. However, it's still pretty... It's like I wouldn't really be able to get it onto the medium sides if I... So I wouldn't really put the VZ since it does have armor. However... It doesn't have enough maneuverability to actually get to medium side. Like if I went to dead rail, like on that map, and I went up to the medium side, it would be just too slow and then my team can just get rushed. So I don't know. I still need to play a few games to see exactly how it plays, but it seems to play just like a normal, like the E5 seems to be better than that tank already, which is unfortunate. I mean, it's a new tank. You would like it to be at least better than some tanks that have already come out or been in the game. But its stabilizer is actually amazing. The fact that you can just be fully aimed all the time, basically, if you're under 15 kilometers, very nice. I won't lie. There's an FB. Look at him staring directly at me. And he damages my gun, meaning my gun becomes inaccurate. Lovely. Don't you love this game? We are in a predicament because they're capping for some reason. And, yeah. Not a bad idea to lure us there, but it's quite annoying, I must say. There's the new AMX with its PBR graphics. I'm gonna turn around, try to deal with this TVP because he is going to just obliterate our team. Our E5 is AFK. Great. I think he's AFK. Or he's playing as if he is AFK, I guess. VZ is on our STB now. This is not going to be a win. I can see it already. My team is half dead in the first few seconds. They have a T54 capping for who knows what reason. Can I get a shell into him? If he's going to just keep sitting there, I don't want to get nuked by the TVP, but that... hopefully we can clear that T9. I'm going to try clear that FV because that's a tank I don't want to deal with later on if he has to shoot me. E5 rushes out and is already dead basically. Don't you love these teams, guys? Oh no, why is there a TVP? Like, our TVP should be dealing with him, but he's not. That's unfortunate. That VZ is struggling against our E5, seriously, and our Conway just drives in the middle of nowhere, meaning I cannot get my shells out. Someone on my right, and we lost this game. Lovely. Thought I can get a headshot into him. TVP's just gonna rush me. Look at the life of a TVP. You just YOLO, and there goes our Skoda. What is this team, man? Like, I don't understand. Just gonna rush this AMX since he has an autoloader, and if I can get face hugged into him, then he cannot pin me as easily. Yeah. I'm dead. Let me read chat. Oh, okay, it's in the game but didn't come out in store with crates. Okay. I believe it got some changes, or PBR graphics maybe, in the latest update. Or in this update, I should say. Okay, let's head straight into the VZ again. Hopefully we can get a good game this time. My teams are absolutely atrocious. Yeah, the armor, it is strong. I won't say the armor is bad. It's a lot stronger than something like the Chieftain, obviously. However, the hatch is quite disappointing, and also because of its lack of gun depression. It has gun depression, obviously it has 8 degrees, but because it doesn't have 10, it means that you're often showing the bottom or the bottom part of your hull without even realizing it because you can't get that gun down. So you think you're hull down when you're not, which I don't know. Like, its forward maneuverability is not bad. I'm going 40 kilometers basically, which for a heavy tank's obviously not too bad, but that's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not fantastic, but this is my first few games, so I don't want to just completely nuke the tank. VZ shoots me. That's unfortunate. Obviously this tank cannot side scrape as well. That VZ might show his... I get a shot into his turrets, which is nice. I am lagging. Ping is not the greatest. Like, what is up with all these VZ players? They're just rushing. They're YOLOing their tanks. I'm like, I don't understand. Hoping not to get nuked by that leopard. Yeah. Somehow bounced the complete side of that VZ. He tracks me, which is unfortunate. Luckily not in front of that leopard one. Maybe these other VZs will take some shots. Can I get a shell out? Nope. Our VZ blocks the shell. Great. Okay, well, he's dead. There's no point in aiming at him. My tracks are broken, which sucks. Okay. There's probably someone up there trying to aim at me. We need to turn around, since if we don't, I mean, our team that's sitting in spawn is gonna get nuked. But we should still win this game, hopefully. Chieftain, maybe... Come on, Chieftain. 392 with AP. What a crappy roll, man. I'm just gonna push up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is their entire team over there. We should be able to get some shells now. Can we pen this? Okay, he just like, can you see that? He just flicks his tank and manages to get a full-on shell into me. Then he just shoots the ground. Like, I can't believe that that player of all players penned me no problem. That should have penned. That was completely gray. I know it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, but I won't lie, I was expecting a bit more from this tank. But I must say the alpha and the gun is fantastic. There's no complaining about the gun. It is probably one of the best guns on a heavy tank as of right now. That is for sure. Track him for 367. I'm rolling very low for some reason. I should not be rolling that low. Now where's this leopard? I want to know. I need the damage. The gun is fantastic, I won't lie, but the armor feels like it's trying to be something it's not. Like, it feels like it wants to be a hull down heavy, but you can still get penned fairly easy, like the last game showcased. Like that tier 9 variant just penned straight through my turret, no problem. Where is this leopard? Of course I start getting packet loss right now. Okay. As you can see at going 36 kilometers, your gun's very inaccurate. You're not gonna hit anything at that speed, that's for sure. And I don't know what that leopard was doing, but as soon as you go under 15 kilometers, your reticle just shrinks instantly, which is very cool. I won't lie. Hopefully we can get a 3000 average today with the VZ, because that would be very nice. But because of our last few games in the tank, I don't know how that's going to be possible, since we have been nuked lately. Which pattern are you talking about? Explorer. Oh, what? Enjoyer. My bad. When I say my chat is very far away, it's like extremely far away. Not really extremely, but... New map! We got the new map, guys. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue where I'm supposed to go on this map. Are you... Like, everyone likes the new map. Everyone's saying how lovely it looks. In my opinion, I think it's a bit bland because it's just brown. It's a very dull map, in my opinion. Yeah, there's a lot of grass, but I feel like these trees could have, like, flowers in there. Make it a bit more lively. It looks a bit boring, in my opinion. What do you guys think of the map? Okay, here's a cap circle. Alright. Type 71's just rushed his way in there. I'm going to go right and assume that is where the heavies are supposed to go. If I can get up here, maybe I can have an advantage. There's a 183. I don't want to get nuked by him. He shoots his shell, so I can go back up now. Looks like 183 can hide behind there, which isn't fun. Get a shell into that IS-7's upper plate. I don't want to get nuked by that 183, that is for sure. He is still spotted. I think he doesn't know that or realize it. I'm just going to send a shell there. It may or may not have hit. Depending on if he poked. Obviously, he wasn't low enough HP to know that, or to be able to one-shot him. T57, 500 roll. Yeah, this gun is fantastic. I won't even lie, the gun is fantastic, guys. For a heavy tank, amazing. Okay, it looks like I didn't hit that 183, which is unfortunate. I want to push, but I don't know where their enemy VZ is. He's probably like right below me here. Oh no, he's also hiding there in the back. 183 is gone off the perch. I'm going to push up. Can't get a shell into that VZ. That is the one thing I was worrying about this map, is that people can just camp and like it's because of how big of a map it is. I don't know. Man, the traverse on this tank is bad. It turns like a ship. Okay, can I please get a shell out? IS-7 shoots him again, or 57 I should say. And because the Hori's reload is so fast. Okay, at least we get the kill. I mean, now what I'm talking about of how big of a map it is, if it's a 1 versus 1, like if it was me only versus this Sheridan, that Sheridan has the entire map to just like explore and hide, and it would be basically impossible for me to even find him because of how like many ridges and little dunes this map has. It's nice for a medium tank or a light tank, but as a heavy, I think it's a bit too busy. It has way too many hiding spots. Obviously, it's nice that tank destroyers won't be dominant in this map because of how many ridgelines there are, and they don't really have a line of sight over the entire map like Dead Rail, for instance. So for that reason, I do think it's pretty nice. If you can hear coughing, like I said, it's my girlfriend. She's basically dying with her coughs. Every 5 seconds, she's dying. Knife will be added. Mouse and Type 71 will get... I think it got a rebalance. I'm not sure. I do believe that the entire FE 202 line got a balance. They definitely didn't get their PBR graphics, which I'm not sure why they didn't. I think Wargame should have. Of course, the entire team decides to go to the same spot. Like, what is this E50M doing? Like, could anybody tell me? I have no clue what he's doing. And now he's pushing the girl. I'm testing the VZ, seeing if it can get up here, but it looked like it needed a bit of help. E50M is blocking the grill. Like, are these seriously the teams I get? I get the most brain dead people ever. And I get nuked for it because my entire team has decided to go into the same position. You see, like, this is a position where you wish you had 10 degrees of gun depression, but you don't, which is unfortunate. This tank should definitely have 10 degrees of gun depression. It's sad that it does not. There's a mouse. He probably is just gonna poke directly out. 469 shell into him. And my heavy tanks are in spawn. E50M hasn't even tried or attempted to get A. I love my team, guys. It's so fantastic. Maybe we can get a shell into that other VZ. Don't know if I'll be able to spot him from here. Chieftain, like, my entire team is in spawn. And I'm tempted to push over there and help them. Yeah, might as well. Because if I don't do this, we're probably going to get nuked. That hit him. I'm surprised it even hit him. My dispersion was crazy there. I'm just going to get here to help my team because they are all in spawn. Which sucks, but there's nothing really to do. Man, this tank's gun depression is lacking. I won't lie. Get a shot into that VZ turret, which is nice. Another VZ. There's an E50M coming up here. Get a shot into his turret. I'm actually rolling pretty good now with my premium rounds, which is very nice. Their team has just lost this. My team being so bad that they stayed in spawn actually helped our team here. Get a shot into that mouse. I'm using APCR because I just want to deficit or definitely make sure that the shells go in. Looks like the 183 is in the ditch there. That's why you use APCR. That got caught up on the mouse's gun, if you didn't notice, which is very unfortunate. Okay, I'm just gonna have to push over because their entire team is dead, basically. Bounce that guy somehow. Well, I definitely know how. I didn't really load up APCR, which... Okay, E50M. Great job, buddy. Block him too. Okay. Maybe we can still get some damage out here. Hopefully. I feel like the gun either needs more reload or like a faster reload, or it needs more gun depression, in my opinion. But then again, it's my opinion. A lot of other YouTubers might say otherwise, but I think that the gun either needs 10 degrees of gun depression or the reload needs to be at least 8 seconds with gun rammer, and without gun rammer it can be like 9.5 seconds. Then I think the tank would be pretty solid, because right now an IS-4 would be a better bet than this tank. It has somewhat the same gun depression. Actually, I believe, is the IS-4 6 degrees or is it 8 degrees? I'll have a look for you guys really quickly. Let me have a look. Because I don't remember fully now. Gun. It has 6 degrees of gun depression. Okay. And obviously the VZ has 8, if I'm not wrong. It has 7 degrees of gun depression? I thought it had 8. Wow, no wonder I'm actually struggling on these ridge lines. In that case, then I think the VZ needs about 9 degrees of gun depression. And then the gun can stay how it is, but it needs extra gun depression in my opinion. You should get her some... What? And Dolex C, that stuff will numb her through, and then there's coughing. Well, she is behind me, so I just said it out loud, so she heard what you noted to her. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. You can choose to be offended or not by others. That is true. We all have our opinions. There's a chieftain. I'm going to just immediately fix my track because of that. 260 immediately gets a shell into me. There is the chieftain. We hit his hatch, but somehow don't do any damage. Now this AMX is just going to tunnel me because, yeah, why not? New tank, right? Why not tunnel? Reverse speed of 13 kilometers is awful, but it makes it that you're always aimed in, so it's not a detriment. But tanks like the Krangwagen and 60 TP that reverse at 20 kilometers per hour, yeah. Those tanks are a lot better off with that. I'm going to do a full-on review on the tank, so this is just a live stream of the update, but I'll definitely bring you guys a proper video on the tank, because obviously I've only played it a few games so far, and I cannot give you guys my unfortunately don't get that out, and he gets a shell into me. This AMX, like I said, is just going to tunnel me. New tank, let's tunnel. And my T96 is in spawn. My Conqueror is sitting in the dune. Like, it's a Conqueror. You're supposed to play it hull down, but yeah, I don't know if this tank is great on dead rail. It seems every time I play dead rail, I get nuked in the first few seconds. And it's maybe just because I'm playing the tank incorrectly, but yeah. I can even play that spot on dead rail in an IS-7 and have a better chance of winning where I do in the BZ. But I may have a different opinion on the tank as time goes by. But as of now, I feel as if an IS-7 would be a better bet than the VZ. I mean, the VZ has 1 degree more of gun depression. It has its new stabilizer, but the IS-4 has a pretty good gun. It's impenetrable on its turret, while the VZ is not. And yeah, they go about the same speed. And yeah, the armor on the IS-4 is a bit better. If you're being shot at with AP rounds. At least the turret on the IS-4 cannot be penned, at all. Unless you get really lucky in some of its little tiny weak spots. But besides that, I mean, IS-4 is probably a better bet. So I wouldn't say completely grind for it right away. But obviously my opinion may change, and I may give you guys a review on it, and then what I've said today is completely different to what I say later on. I was wanting to get a shot in that E5, but I thought he's not moving, so there's nothing much I could really do. Maybe we can get a shot into this VZ turret. Now that's what's really nice about the VZ. You're always going to be aimed in if you are not... we bounce his butt. That's cool. I'll read over the chat in just now, guys. Don't worry. Just want to finish this game. We're in a predicament right now because it's only me and this VZ, and he's already basically dead. Okay, luckily he bounces me. There's it. E5. I'm dead because there's nothing more to say. My VZ has... I'm gonna get shot to the side now as well. I just want to get out of there. My VZ is basically dead, and so am I. My team is literally like 5 on 3 people, and they cannot push. Like, I don't understand. I want to help my VZ a bit. We missed that, but I just want to get out of here, man. If I take a shot on this E5, it doesn't matter. If he HEs me, then yeah, he did. But I just want to get out of here. There's no... I'm not going to win this, so I just need to get out of here, regroup with my team, because they're doing their own thing. They're taking 10 years to kill one guy. There's 5 guys on one guy, literally. Makes no sense. Yeah, I just want to get to a point where I have my team support you. Get in between both of these dunes, so if anyone flanks that way, I can still have some cover. Progetto hopefully will go and deal with that TVP. There's a CC Mark II, VZ as well. Hopefully my team doesn't die instantly to these guys. And yeah, this is not going fantastic. Oh, I was reading chat. No. All right, man. Thanks for coming through. Nice seeing you, man. Good to see you in the chat. There's the AMX. What it looks like now. If you haven't seen already, I did go over it a bit. Beginning of the stream. We lose this solely on because my team took 5 guys to deal with 1. Okay, let me read over the chat because there's a lot that I've missed out on. BZ, let me get into a game straight for you guys. Hello folks. For some reason I thought they would actually release the 777 on patch day. I'm only slightly... Yeah, I just saw that it was in the video. Also, what's up, man? I don't think you've sent a comment. I think you just joined, so... What is up? I'm going to call you Man522 because your name is extremely long, but welcome to the stream, my guy. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. Unfortunately, I would like to go A, but my chieftain is going uphill. I don't know if this is new teams for like the new update teams, but yeah, it's unfortunate. My opinion, are you still here, man? Or did you say a cheers? Unfortunately, we missed that. Don't know how. I mean, I don't think we were overstabilized there. This is not a good thing because my team is not sure and their entire team decided to come here. There's a TVP on my backside. Of course, why wouldn't there be? See if I can get an HE shell into him. We missed it, unfortunately. I'm just going to try and push away here. Why is there another TVP? Why is so many TVPs, man? My shuttle goes nowhere and I'm not having a good time, guys. This is not great for me. And I'm dead. This is not a good time. Alright, Edit. Thanks for coming through. Sorry I can't play for some reason. I cannot play right now. Oh, thanks for giving me a tank certificate only now. I cannot play at all right now for some reason. Unfortunately. Okay. Well, if you guys are enjoying yourself, make sure to subscribe and like the stream. It really helps me out. It improves how many people are watching. So yeah, I want to hop back into the VZ, but you know, I'm not having a good time in it right now. I don't know if it's update teams, like the teams right now are awful. I haven't seen people play like they have in forever. There's just so many TVPs. Like 2 TVPs on one team is cancerous, man. They're like, I'm not gonna fight about it. Let me just wait for my tank to come back. I believe let's see what the tank seems like now. I mean, the FV202 did get nerfed or buffed, but I'm trying to see what it got. It's definitely not the pen on its hash, at least. Does it still have 10 degrees of gun depression? Yeah, still got 10 degrees of gun depression. The armor seems to be the same, 245 on its turret, which is crazy. It's a lot better than it used to be, at least. You can still pen it fairly easily, but it's a lot better than it was. Leave a comment if you guys are still watching, so I know, can see you guys. All right, I'll probably maybe go over all the other tanks. Like, this is the tier 9, obviously, and looks generic. It looks basically the same as the tier 10. When I had a look at it for a little bit, it seems like it's the exact same thing, but the turret's a bit weaker, but the upper plate is basically the same. It looked like probably can pen it when you are face hugging it. But yeah, did our tank come back? No, it hasn't. Should I bring you guys a game in something else? Why don't we go into a game in the, you know, my all-time favorite, the waffle, since the tank's not back yet. Might as well head into a game in the waffle, which I don't think, yeah, Wargaming didn't touch the tank at all in the latest updates, so thank God for that. Wow, sorry guys. I was playing the tank and I had a lot of people watching, and then as soon as I didn't have the tank, then everyone stopped watching, so that sucks. But there's nothing much I can really do. The teams are pretty bad right now. We have 2 E4s. Like, I never see that. At least I know that they're decent players. But all the VZs that are in the game right now are like very bad players. Hopefully we can get a shot into somebody. There's a 183. I won't be able to get a shot into him, unfortunately. FV over there. Maybe he will show me his tank. And he does. Mistake on his behalf, that's for sure. Managed to get a shot into him. Maybe we can get another shot out. I don't want to get nuked by the 183, of course. Use our reticle stabilizer just so I make sure that the shell goes in. We were unspotted, which is nice. I thought I was spotted immediately as I poked out. Going to try clear that FV if I can. And we managed to do so. Wow, man. The waffle is just so good. It's so much... Like, I would rather play the waffle over a VZ. But then again, I may be just butchering the tank. It's not a bad tank at all means. Just... There's only 4 guys left. Might as well push. The 183, maybe I can get a shot into him. Hopefully. Yeah, we get a shot out. Will he reload in time? Well, will I be able to reload in time before he backs up? Maybe, maybe not. I'm just going to push down here. I just dropped from all the way there and only took that much damage, like 60 damage. Wow. Okay. 183. We're gonna go for him. Clear him. Then we can push this Vickers over here. I'm hoping we can get a shot into him. No! Someone nuked him already. And, okay. That was my bad. The gun depression. Maybe I can ram him. Ram! Oh, that wasn't a great idea because he has a lot more weight than me. He breaks my gun as soon as I try to shoot him. There we go. Finally. Yay, we have a fun game in the waffle and then back into the VZ for you guys. Fun game in that. I'll play one more game for you guys. And then I'll probably head off. So let's finish the stream with the VZ. we're not doing pretty good in it. Right now, 1,900 average, which is absolutely horrendous. Both games that I played on Dead Rail were the most horrific games I've ever played. Like, I didn't expect this tank to get nuked as much as it did. While it is a heavy tank, well, I mean a hull-down tank, it got nuked on Dead Rail, being a hull-down tank. So, yeah, I don't know. Both times, like, if it was only one time, then I would be like, okay, it's fine. It's just it was just a mishap. I probably just played it wrong. But both games, and it struggled. Its armor just bled immediately. I don't know. A lot of people are focusing this tank, and yeah, of course they would. I mean, it's a new tank, and if you don't have it, obviously you want to look at it. But all right. I actually haven't even heard the Czech accent on this tank because my audio is pretty dulled down so that I can still give you guys good commentary. And by good commentary, IS4, yeah, like that tank I would still recommend over this. Even the 60 TP, at least the 60 TP is impenetrable when held down, while this tank is not. Now, I wouldn't say this is a good idea what my team is doing as of right now. Of course he goes for me. Like really? I'm just gonna go for an AP round. I was gonna go for an HE, but because of how much that AMX is bobbing and weaving, I'm just going to go for. Okay, after I shoot him, I need to just back up. Their entire team is here. Like, I don't understand how people are playing lately, but I wouldn't expect this from a team. Like, if I wasn't playing right now during the update. 183 is still here with us. This is still a bad idea. I don't know how the IS4 is still alive, to be honest. 60 TP over there. Maybe he will poke. Their entire team is here, obviously, and our 60 TP has nuked his entire health. Our medium tanks are taking forever to kill one guy. And that is the new update for you guys. Track him, do no damage. E100 is still very strong. Bobbing and weaving. Obviously, I'm showing my hatch to him as of now, so I don't want to do that. Is he maxed out? Does he have the max gun? He doesn't have the max gun. No wonder that IS4 was alive for so long. What did he pen? My turret? Just like that? Really? The hatch is quite annoying. I won't even lie. Hatch is very annoying. We broke his engine, which is very nice. I don't want him to shoot my hatch again. Reload, possibly, maybe. Shoot a shell straight through his turret. Now, the APCR on this tank is fantastic. That is for sure. Everything about the gun on this tank, amazing. No complaints, but... oh my god. And then I say that, and then that happens. Don't know. Like, really? I'm just gonna push forward. There's no point in me sitting here for much longer. I want to get a shot into that 60 TP if I can. Hopefully reload before this AMX can shoot me. He gets shot and the 60 TP dies of 1,700 health. Of course. Anyways, there we go. Pull out a win finally in the VZ. I feel like its DPM is bad and then its accuracy is fantastic. The gun is pretty good. However, because of its stabilizer, it is very accurate. But as soon as you're on the move, obviously it can't hit the Titanic if it wanted to. But the penetration on the vehicle is also really good. And the one thing I'll complain about is probably the reload. The reload could be a bit shorter. If not the reload, then at least 9 degrees of gun depression. As 7 degrees, 7 degrees I don't believe is enough for a hull down heavy tank, especially of its nature. Obviously, the upper part of this tank, the upper hull, is very like impervious to shells. You won't get penned often through the upper hull, but because the lower plate is so big and because of the the armor on the turret. If the armor was impenetrable on the turret, then yeah, leave it at the gun depression it has. But because of the gun depression it has, I feel like it should need, or it should have, more armor. But anyways, that's going to be it for this live stream today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, you can leave a like. And yeah, probably going to have a review on this tank, a full review as a normal video, so you guys can get my full gist of the tank, because I've just played a few games in it today's live stream, and I just wanted to go over the new updates and mainly the tank. But that'll be it for me today, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers.